so I'm starting a diet
Yeah.
and a workout plan. It's 21-day fix, which I've done it before.
Is that cup thing that you did?
Yeah, and it's not really a diet. It's just eating healthy and portion control. And I'm gonna portion it.
That's still a diet. Well, it's a life change.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna portion it to where it's okay for breastfeeding. Because actually I'd be at 1,200, which you're not. You're supposed to be at least 1,800 calories if you're breastfeeding. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. And actually, when I'm counting and stuff and measuring it out, I eat more than I usually do in a day. I don't eat that much, which I know because my breast milk supply goes down. Anyways, what I was getting at this was the other night I was eating chips. I was going to, and then Chris is like, "You're on a diet."
Oh, yeah, I saw your post on Facebook.
My hand, and the chips go flying on the floor.
That's a solid fella.
I know it, but I'm like,
I wish I could have the physical embodiment of self-control.
Because I have none.
I don't either.
And I was like, I really wanted those chips. He goes, "You're starting a diet." I'm like, okay.
So proud. And not in a negative way.
No. And then, and then before bed,
with the physical abuse.
He's like, "Shelby, I'm sorry I smacked those chips out of your hand." I'm like, "Chris, it's really okay."
Because that's the kind of girlfriend I am. I'm like, I'll start a diet. And he's like, "Are you sure you want to eat that?" And I'm like, first of all, are you shaming me? And I guilt me into getting what I want. And then it's just a battle from there.
No, because I am starting this Monday. I got my mom group with me. There's 5 of us doing this, I think. So
I exited your mommy walk group because I didn't feel like I belonged.
It's okay. I mean, you could just walk with us, but
I could have. I actually stayed in for a minute. I was like, I'll stay in this mommy walk group.
If you're a mother in the Knoxville area or other areas, I have a mommy walk group.
And apparently, you don't even have to be a mom.
You don't have to be a mom. Because we're also just trying to lose weight and talk about mom things, but it's called Knoxville Mommy Walk Group.
Hashtag.
Y'all know what I just did.
Well, speaking of supportive partners.
Wait, what were we going to talk about again?
We're going to talk about dating.
Oh,
relationships.
Yes.
And all that entails.
Do you feel like... Oh, welcome to Southern City.
Southern City.
Where the podcast where we suck at intros because
we're
usually
really not
forget
it, but I really wish you guys would get used to it.
And
I'm over it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm over trying.
I'm done trying to make it cute and do it together.
I can't please you all the time.
And it's just when we remember to say it, we'll say it. But
if you forget where you are, it's your problem, not ours, because we know where we're at.
In my house. But do you think you have a lot of content for this podcast to talk about? Because I'm going to tell you right now, mine's going to be short and quick. Because I don't.
So I'm going to tell you.
Oh,
and
what?
then you can tell me about our scenarios. How's that?
Give me a couple and then I'll give you.
So Shelby started dating Chris.
Wait, you're going to talk about mine?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about you.
But you're going to get it all wrong.
No, I know. That's going to be the fun part.
Okay.
This is my perspective of my
friend's
relationship.
All right.
So they started dating.
Wait, how long have we been friends?
2 years.
3 years since I moved down here. I moved down here. I got dead-end job right away. So it's been 3 years.
It wasn't a dead-end job. It was a job at dead-end. 2 different things.
That's what I meant.
A little bit of both. But anyways. So Shelby moved down here, and when I met her, she was already dating Chris, and they were engaged. Yeah. To my knowledge, they've been dating since she was in high school.
I'm not giving you any help. Don't look at me. I'm
gonna roll through it. And then their parents became best friends, or they were best friends, either or. And then her parents moved down here. His parents followed. They both came with. When they got down here, they married in September. I didn't know it was September. That's not fair. I totally knew it. I did know it was in September.
You did know?
I didn't know it was the 12th, but I did know it was in September.
Fine.
So, because I'm a good friend.
And there's a plaque right above our heads.
Also, there's that. But I did know, I promise. Because I helped making the wedding favors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so they got married in September. And, right briefly after I know them. So, to my knowledge, this is basically the only relationship Shelby's really ever had. To me. When was your first boyfriend with air quotes? Because when you're in grade school, it's like, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
But for real?
No, I'm counting that.
It was 2 years.
When you were 2 years old?
No.
I
God,
was
no.
like,
No, my relationship was for 2 years.
With
6th grade.
6th grade.
6th grade
You guys
going on to
until
7th
eighth
grade. 7th grade. 6th grade and then 7th
And
grade.
the full 7th grade.
Mhm.
Wow, middle school's rough.
It was 2 years.
Was he like a jock? What was his
No, he's
thing?
a skater boy. I was always into skater
duh.
boys.
Look at husband, duh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's my first boyfriend.
First boyfriend was 2 years.
I feel like we shouldn't do names.
No.
Not like anybody that we know.
But in case anybody's wondering, his name was. No, I'm just kidding. So skater boy for 2 years.
And then
why did it end? Did he cheat on you? Were you bored?
no,
Was your best friends being like, you've changed?
No, I was young and then there's like this older guy is like, hey, I like you. I'm like,
ooh, high school, 8th grade. What are we talking about?
He was an 8th grader.
35?
Oh God,
I'm just kidding.
He was an 8th grader, and he's like, I like you. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I dumped my
heartbreaker,
and then so that's how you know it's real.
Oh, if you're out there, fella, I feel bad for you.
But anyway,
so then we dated 8th grade boy. I'm gonna get a pattern for you. So we dated 8th grade boy.
And then
for how long?
Not long. I'll tell you this: not many relationships last more than 4 months.
But did you jump? Well, except for 2 year boy. So you went 2 years.
Okay, went 2 years. No, okay, went 2 years. For I don't know. It was like only like
jump straight into the next one.
Yep.
Did you jump straight into the
Yeah, I
one?
always jumped into the next one.
Okay, so she's a jumper, everybody.
Okay, so I think it was 2 year boy, and then like my monther, and then I dated
a month. Oh, 8th grade was a month.
No, I don't know if it was just a month. It was probably like a couple months. But I'm gonna call these people monthers. Okay. I don't know exactly how many months.
Monthers.
You're gonna make this a thing.
Oh,
my monthers, but I went through some boys. I'll just put that one out there. However, I was like prude, and I'm pretty sure that's why I went through boys, because like then like we would.
Oh, you hit puberty? Is that what you said?
Prude.
Oh, you were prude.
I was prude.
Oh, okay.
But I dated Chris. I had my 2 year guy, then
so
my mother,
started dating,
and then Chris, 8th grade.
8th grade. Oh,
yeah, we started dating 8th grade. We only dated for 2 months.
And then you got engaged.
You want to know why I dumped him?
Oh, you dumped Chris first.
I had never been dumped, except for one guy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let's backtrack because I'm getting really confused.
Okay,
we got to slow down. So 8th grade, you started dating Chris.
Yeah.
Then you dumped him.
Yeah, after 2 months because he wouldn't kiss me on the frickin' cheek.
He was
sensitive. Was so.
So he was pruder than you, and that's when eventually she was like, "I found the one."
I will tell you our first date, I'll consider our first date when we got into high school, not like our month.
So when did you guys get back together?
Okay, so I dated a bunch of guys.
Like
I'll just say it.
12,
no, like
14, 30?
Probably
4.
Probably like 12. No, way more than that because
way more.
But air quotes dating. Like my parents would drop us off.
Yeah.
We would hang out at my house.
At that age, it's an important thing.
Yeah, and so like I would just like date a guy and be like, all right, let's be friends, and we'd be friends. And then it's air quotes. Like if you were doing homework and dating, like that's.
I hear you.
We couldn't drive anywhere, like. But then when I could start driving, when was that? When are you 16? What? Like,
when are you 16? I believe it's 16 years after your first birthday.
That's nice. Like what year in high school do you turn 16?
Oh, definitely. I turned 16 when I was going into my junior year.
Yeah, it's junior. Yeah. Okay, so up until like junior year, then I would consider. But actually, when I started, okay, so we started dating 10 years ago, Chris and I.
And you got engaged a couple of years ago.
We got engaged 4 years ago.
And that's when Shelby, so you guys never took like a break? We dated.
No, we did. People. We dated for 2 years. Then we took a 6-month break. And then we dated for 8 years. So I count those 2 years though into our 10.
I would, definitely.
So then we dated for 8 years. And then 4 years ago we got engaged.
Mm-hmm. Let the record show that Shelby just looked at the date of her own wedding on that plaque, by the way. I got some flack for being the friend and checking out the plaque, and she literally just looked at it.
I just looked to see what year it was.
You could have asked me, I knew.
Because you're looking at the plaque.
Yeah, but it wasn't my wedding.
2015, so 3 years ago in September. We got married.
killing it on the wifey. Got it.
Okay. And then,
And it's been this ever since.
yeah, so 10 years we've been together. Oh, want to know our first date?
Yes.
Okay, it was so cute. We went to, it was 2007, I know that, because Napoleon Dynamite came out. And we went to go see Napoleon Dynamite. And I'm sitting here in the chair.
That was my senior year of high school.
2007?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are sitting here, I'm sitting here in the chair, and then he's sitting to my right.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be very visual with this because no one can see us talking. And I'm sitting there watching, and I can see on my peripheral vision, I'm doing this.
Peripheral vision.
He's doing this. Blowing on his hand. He's blowing on his hand.
To check his breath.
No. To blow off the sweat.
Oh. He was nervous.
Yeah, and then he finally grabs my hand, and it was cold and clammy. That was our first date, 2007. Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. Did he pay for the movie?
I'm sure he was a complete gentleman, 24/7.
Oh,
And still is, like,
what
he'll
a
open the door all the
fella.
time, do the
What a
dishes,
fella.
grab me things from the store without me asking. So,
Oh, that's nice.
but ask me to tell you any dates in my high school, I can't remember anything. Like, I can't remember any of my dates.
Did you hear that, Chris? She dated you and she forgot everybody else.
I can't remember the dates me and Chris had, other than like
okay.
our first one and a couple other like significant ones.
Significant ones.
Like one time he took me on a cruise like around Chicago.
That's super cute.
Yeah, I forget what that was, an anniversary, but like I don't remember. Like my memory is gone. I can't remember things.
Well, you've got baby brain.
I can remember in college one time I turned someone down because we're in class. It was the last day. And I am so out of the game. Like, if someone tried to ask me out right now, I would still suck at turning them down because I don't know how to turn someone down. I don't know how to pick someone up, obviously. I don't know how to flirt. My way of flirting is like, I don't know. I was at a bar the other night, or not the other night, but when my friend was in town, and they're like, can we buy a drink? I'm like, no, it's okay. My friend's like, yeah.
You can buy me a
Yes,
drink.
you can.
What is wrong with you?
She'll have a vodka, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, so the guy, it was the last class, and he's like, we've been just like casually chit-chatting and throughout the whole class, and he's like, so is there a last class? You want to go get some coffee? It's exactly what I said to him. I was like, no, not really.
You could just been like, I don't drink coffee.
I could have said, no, thank you. I got a boyfriend, no, thank you. I could have just said that.
No, I think that's pretentious. I think when a guy asks a girl to just like hang out, you don't have to assume it's about.
I could have just said, no, thank you. All I did,
I gotta go.
I looked at her and said, no, not really, and walked away. That's what I said.
Say what you mean.
And then I thought, I was like, why did I do that? Like, I don't know how to.
It's an awkward situation.
I don't know how to turn someone down because I haven't had to do it in so long. Because I got Chris.
I had to turn my suitors down in forever.
Because I got no suitors, other than my husband. Anyways,
so Shelby's dating experience. So this is what we were talking about when we were trying to come up with our next topic for either episode 6 or 7 because we can't remember which one we were on.
Yeah.
We were talking about dating and how different our dating styles have been, and not that it really matters, but Shelby's 2 years younger than me. Husband, house, baby. I'm floating around at 28 trying to figure life out. So it's totally fine.
And then I was like, what I was saying was like, Haley, you're only 28. That's only 2 years older than me. And she goes, yeah, I know. It's not that big of a difference. I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. And I'm trying to get this out, but she knew where I was going. I'm like, I'm like, don't.
You could see
I was
the awkwardness
working it
on
out.
her face. She was just like trying to be like, oh, honey, it's fine. And I was like, oh, baby, I don't care.
I was like, please don't compare. Please don't compare our age and where we're at. And she's like, no, really, I'm good.
I'm floating. I'm great. I'm doing solid.
I was like, okay, good.
Because my dating experience has been way different than Shelby's dating experiences.
I haven't dated out of high school.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You
haven't got to experience the technology with dating, with the Tinder and the Bumble and the online and like.
I haven't dated out of high school.
Awkward first.
I mean, I didn't go to senior prom with Chris because that's when we were taking our break.
Mm-hmm.
I went to senior prom with someone else.
Ooh.
But actually, Chris and I were talking, and then like a couple days later, we started going back out for the 8 years.
I didn't date anybody I went to senior prom with, that I went to prom with. I went to prom twice, and neither of those people I was dating.
I went to prom with my best guy friend. And then Chris and I started. So actually, like out of junior year, yeah, because I didn't date anybody in that 6 month span that we broke up. So from junior year until right now, 2018, I haven't dated anyone else other than
I was
Christopher.
out of the game.
Oh, and to think about it, like I thought I was such a good flirt when
It's
I was
awful.
younger, and like I could.
No, I'm awful at flirting. I always knew I was awful at flirting. I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was 16, in junior high school, and he was a freshman in college.
How many boyfriends have you had? Can you count? Oh my god, I keep hitting things.
Official boyfriends?
Yeah, not air quotes.
4.
All mine are pretty much air quotes.
4 boyfriends, and they've all been 6 months or longer. 6
Okay.
months to 6 years. On and off again. But yeah. I was like 16. Like my first boyfriend lasted like 2.5 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And then my second, and then I was like single for like a year and a half. That was my first year of college. And there were guys that would flirt with me. No idea. This is just completely oblivious to flirting. I'm like the guy's girl. I like hang out. I totally chill. I think we're friends. Like it'd be cool if you flirted with me, but if you're doing it, I don't notice. Like
yeah.
I'm just completely unaware of like what's going on because I'm like, nah, whatever. And so then I did the 3-year thing. Took about a year and a half break. Dated the guy. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, no, I found this random boyfriend. So I was working at Cracker Barrel through college. Super happening place. And there was this girl there, and she had this friend, and we like went to her house for like her birthday or something. We went swimming, and I was like, oh god, this guy's super cute. And turns out he was the devil. And but we dated for like almost a year, I think. And as soon as I got out of that relationship, I jumped into another one with the guy who took me to my senior prom, who was younger than I was. And we were always friends.
Robbing the cradle.
That's the first guy I dated who was younger than me. Because everybody else was... Because my first boyfriend was 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
My second boyfriend was 5 years older than me. My third boyfriend was a year and a half younger than I was. And then my most recent boyfriend was
How do
my
you
age.
remember that?
There's only been 4. And they were all long-term. Like, I spent time with these people. And it was... like later years, so
I just have a shit memory. I can't remember anything.
you got mommy brain. It's fine.
No, even the past, I can't remember anything.
Oh,
Like even before my mommy brain, I can't remember things at all.
I don't remember like dates or anything.
Nope.
I just remember like those were things that were happening. That's pretty much it.
You know what game I used to play?
What?
That's gonna be so shallow.
I love
I used to, I don't want to say it.
Waste their time. Tell me about it.
I used to play like the first name, try to get the first letter of every like the first name of every
like to date guys?
Yeah, so like A, do I have an A? B, do I have a B? C, do I have a C?
I've got an A and a B. Oh yeah, I've got an A and a B and 2 J's.
I can't remember, but I think I had almost every I had a good amount of letters. That's what I played with myself like when I was younger. In high school, I'd be like, do I have this? Do I have that? Do I have that?
Shelby's just checking them off, everybody. Were you like full of yourself? Do you think you were?
No, because I knew I wasn't in the popular group. Like I wasn't.
Really? You weren't in the popular group?
I hated them. I didn't hate them, but
popular groups at small. Like, how big was your like elementary school? Like your middle school?
Well, the high school was like 3,000 graduating.
That's a lot. So it's kind of a cliquey popular.
Or maybe it was like it was like 1,000. I don't know. It was in the thousands.
That's a big school.
It wasn't more than 3,000. Let me put that for my graduating class.
Your graduating class was 3,000 people?
No, it wasn't more. It was like either 1,000 or something, but it wasn't more than 3,000.
A lot
for graduating.
Do you feel like you knew a lot of those people, or do you feel like you didn't?
If anybody listens to this from school, from Bartlett, just let me know if I'm wrong. If it was that many people, but I mean, like, yeah, a good handful.
My graduating class was super small.
But I wasn't in the, like, I wasn't in the popular group. I don't think I was. Chris said yes, but I really don't think I was because I didn't, like, care enough to, if you're going to type, you better get away from me.
Don't tell me what to do, Shelby.
But I didn't care enough, so I was just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I don't know. People can be in the popular group and be like that. I feel like being like from such a small town in a small school, like there were people while we were in school that you would define as popular, and obviously people that you would label as like not outcast, not unpopular, just like
Awkward.
probably that's probably how you would label them then. But we all knew each other, and I did not talk to people, and I don't think anybody that I knew didn't not talk to anyone because of a status, like, or anything like that.
That's good.
I really don't feel like I was part of any kind of malicious crowd.
Yeah, the girls were awful at my school.
That's awful. I mean, the girls could be malicious. Like, there were girls that I knew who would, like, could be total bitches, but not typically. But that might just be, like, hindsight, wanting to believe everything was nicer than it was.
I don't think ever. Actually, I take that back. Not all of them. There's probably like 5 that were awful.
Well, there's always those girls.
Of the really cliquey popular ones, but most of the girls though, most of them were pretty okay.
Yeah.
Although I'll say this, and I almost got in trouble for this, but I got out of it because the cop at school really liked me. I don't think people want to start shit with me, just because my mom told me one day to put the fear in someone, and I did, and then I got assault and battery charges, but it got dropped.
Who did you hurt?
I didn't hurt anybody. That's why I got dropped.
Who did you batterize?
I meant to hurt someone.
Boy or girl?
It was a girl. I shoved her into a locker, and I told her she better not
bad.
steal my stuff again.
Yeah, beat her.
And then she tried, and I guess I did scare her because she went to a police officer and tried to charge me assault and battery, and the police officer really liked me, and he's like, no, you shouldn't steal her stuff. Shelby, say you're sorry. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. So I don't think people mess with me because of that.
Shelby was a bully.
No, I just didn't take shit.
Kidding,
She stole $31 from me, and I know it.
What a brat.
Out of my gym locker.
I hate her.
So, I don't think I was popular, but I wasn't unpopular, but I don't think a lot of people talked to me because I just didn't seem nice.
I can see that about you.
So,
on the other hand, I'm very warm and welcoming. So I was quite popular.
You are.
But I didn't see it in that light. I didn't see it as popular versus unpopular. I was just like, that person sounds cool. I'm going to go talk to them. Pretty chill environment that I tried to create and live in. But there's always going to be that aspect of it again.
I hated high school.
I had a great time. I had a great time in high school.
I loved college.
Also was fond of college.
Fully indulged in college.
I feel like there wasn't a time in my life that I'm truly disappointed with. I wasn't fond of kindergarten. That sucked. But other than that.
I'm not going to get into that.
But yeah, so I really enjoyed grade school. We were a small, tight-knit group. We hung out all the time. Everybody always came over to my house. My parents loved having people over. It made them feel... My parents are party people. They love having kids over. They love being the suppliers of fun. And then when I went to high school, I was part of the basketball team, so there was like a sisterhood there. Like, we all had a good time. I had a blast. I made great grades, and I didn't try that hard, so it was that. And then I went to college, and I was like, this is cool too, so... I'm having a great life. I don't know about anybody else, but that's what's going on over here.
We're so off topic.
What was the topic?
Dating.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm giving you eyes.
All right.
We were so off topic.
We'll get us back on topic then.
No, I have nothing. I gave it all.
Do you have any questions about dating life that you've not been a part of?
What are some of the technology you were just talking about?
So they're now...
I know Tinder.
Yeah, Tinder's the app that...
For swipe left, swipe right.
Well, I think every app does swipes.
Oh. What's the gay, lesbian one?
Oh...
What is it?
Grindr.
Grindr.
It's called Grindr.
Is that really specifically for, like, or is it, it's not in its description, but that's what...
I only talk to fellas who use Grindr. I've never talked to a lesbian who's used
Lesbians
Grindr.
don't use it?
I'm not saying they don't. It's just, I don't I have some lesbian friends, but they're already in relationships, so I don't feel
Oh.
like if they've used Grindr, they haven't talked about it to me.
You know what I always wanted to do? I wanted Chris and I both to make a like Match.com and see if we match to each other.
That sounds like trouble.
I know.
Do you use that? Oh, I've used Match, I think. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of sites. Okay, so there's OkCupid, there's Match.com, there's Tinder, there's Bumble. There used to be like one about fish. I don't remember what that one's called. I swear
Ew.
that's what it's called. It's not to date fish. It's just called something fish, I think.
I know farmers something.
Yeah, there's one specifically for farmers. No, you're right. There's commercials for that. There's one. I want to get on farmers. I need to be a farmer. That's what I need.
A big old southern farm boy.
Or a hunter. I would take a hunter over a farmer, I think.
They should make a city douchebag.
They
site.
do. It's called Tinder.
Oh, well then.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's
But yeah,
cool.
so Tinder's just for hookups.
Ooh, what's your worst hookup?
Is it like date?
Yeah, sure. However you want to take that. What's
I
your
have
worst
a worst
date, or
date
what's your
story.
worst hookup? Like
I met this guy.
like hookup.
I was talking to this guy online, and I don't remember what site I was using, but seemed pretty normal. Cute enough. Like, done some work with kids, like, was a kind of musician, sounded pretty, like, well-rounded. So we decided to go get some drinks downtown, and, like, I don't even know if we've got food. But what happened was we met up with some friends downtown, and he was just kind of all over the place. Like he was, Chris Farley comes to mind.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't look like Chris Farley, but his attitude was very Chris Farley. He was just everywhere, and his personality was very huge and loud. Which I'm huge and loud, so
Yeah.
I prefer someone who's quiet and mysterious, because I'm just like, let's explore that and make you be huge and loud like me. He was already at my level, so I wasn't really very interested. So my friends decided to go to a different place, and we're like, yeah, we'll come with, because I didn't really want to be alone. So on the way there, he's like laughing like a madman, like not really telling jokes, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Then he's driving way too fast.
Yeah.
He hits these railroad tracks way too fast. And like his car starts driving. I was like, man, I think you busted a tire. He's like, no, I don't think so. And we are literally a mile away from where my friends are headed. So I finally convinced him to pull over. He has busted his tire.
Was it just you two in the car?
Just us two in the car.
Okay.
His car. He has busted his tire. He's got a flat. Also doesn't know how to change tire. Like, has no clue. He has no, like, roadside assistance. It's, like, probably 11, close to midnight. So I call my buddies, and I'm like, hey, I need to be rescued ASAP. So my friend comes with another guy, changes the tire for him. The guy I'm on the date with stands there, doesn't help a bit, doesn't really lift a finger. My friends change his tire for him. I have like gave them the look, like, you are rescuing me from this. I'm getting in your car. You're taking me where you are. Later, you're taking me home. And they're just like giving me the nod, like, yeah, that's what's going on. So I jump in the car, like pretending to talk to my other friend. And when the tire finally gets changed, he comes over and he's like, okay, so where are we going? I was like, you know, I think I'm just gonna go home. And he just like had to awkwardly tell him, like, bro, this is awful. Peace out. So that was a good laugh that we had. Yeah, that was probably my worst date.
I'll tell you my biggest turn-offs.
Yes.
Okay, my biggest one is when the guy is shorter than me, or
I don't mind that.
I do, or when he's like nearly my height, or I mean my weight.
Alex was my height. Oh, your weight.
Yeah, if they're like close to my weight or shorter than me, I don't like it.
Ooh.
Or close to my height, I don't like it. So that's why I married a 6'1" and heavier than me. But maybe not now since I had a baby, but whatever. But I'm working on
He's
that.
not heavy.
No, but I am.
No, you're not heavy either.
But also, like, if they can't do manly things, like,
yes,
I'm not sexist. There's a woman's role and a man's role. I'm just saying, like, if you don't know how to grill or change a light bulb, change a tire, or like, I don't know, something else like that. that's kind of a turn off to me. But also, that's how my dad is. Like, my dad does all these manly things. I'm not saying my dad turns me on. I'm just saying, like...
Well, when you grow up with an expectation of what a, like, relationship should be between a man and a woman, that's what you grow up expecting.
Yeah.
And that's just natural. Like, I don't want to sit over here. I am equal rights, equality, like, all of that. But it pains me to say that I do feel like there are things that I want a man to do, and there are things that I don't want to do.
Like change a tire.
Yeah, and I like cooking, and I like being a homemaker because I'm a Cancer. It's my thing. I love to nest. It's totally what I'm about. But I hate saying it out loud that I feel like there are man roles and women roles because I feel like that blends, and I don't feel like that's really where it's at. It's just personal preference these days.
I guarantee Chris isn't going to be able to paper mache something nicely. I can. Like,
okay, I can't paper mache, so let's not
just
set
like
the bar there.
Craft something.
I'm crafty. But my dad was really good at art.
So was my dad. Like, my dad builds anything.
Yeah. And my dad was super, like, good with mechanical stuff. And that's, like, aspects that I look for. I want someone who can be a provider in those senses. Because it's not that I can't learn. I don't have the interest to.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But yeah, biggest turnoffs for me would be, like I just said, somebody who has a very big personality that kind of, I hate to say this, but outshines me. Because I like to be the center of attention when I'm with my friends. I like to crack the jokes. I like everybody to think I'm funny. I like for everyone to like me. So if somebody's outshining me, it's not fine. Take a seat. It's my turn. So that's my business. And then I like, like a big turn off would be like, someone just doesn't have any drive. Someone who's like, has no decisiveness about them.
Or something.
Yeah, like they can't decide anything about their life, about what they're just so go with the flow that they can't like pick a direction. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my biggest turnoffs.
I wonder if it's funny. You say you don't like people to outshine you or something. I think that's why we work because like I'm sitting there with resting bitch face, and
I'm like, hey everybody.
I'm just sitting there and not wanting anyone to talk to me. You're just like. Or remember when I went to meet up with your JC's group? Yeah. And I was just sitting there. And
that's not true. You do. I think you had this idea of yourself, but you do talk to people. You make friends, but you're more of like secluded. Like, okay, here's these 1 to 2 people. I will talk to these 2 people. Yeah. You're not very like group centered.
I don't think I'm an introvert, but I don't think
definitely not an introvert.
But I'm not willing to put forth the effort to like meet everyone.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I just don't care.
Mine's different scenarios, definitely. Like if I don't know, I have like this weird social anxiety that changes. And maybe that's just being anxious, which I'm generally just an anxious person. That's totally fine. But I do tend to shine in social situations. But then I get in the car and I'm like exhausted because my anxiety has been running at like 99 miles an hour the whole time. But yeah, that's us. A little bit of everywhere, all over the time.
That one was everywhere.
That one was everywhere. We're sorry. Everybody buckle in for that podcast.
Yeah, right. Strap up, because this is a bumpy ride. We're busted tires.
A little bit of everywhere. But yeah. So dating's different than what Shelby.
So I licked a ladybug once. No.
God, shut it off.
I'm done. I was in kindergarten.
Is that why you didn't have a boyfriend?
It smells. It tastes exactly how it smells.
We're not talking about this right now.
If you smell a ladybug, that's how it tastes. Bad.
I honestly don't know what to say to follow that up. So we'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.